So real talk, everybody calling me, telling me, yo, David, you have to chill, you have to chill. These people are dangerous. First of all, I ain't scared of nobody, and they ain't gonna do shit. Second of all, it's family, bro, especially when it's right. I don't know what family means to you guys, but what family means to me is that if you're my family and I love you, I will go all the way to protect you and defend you. That's family and that's love. And people know that about me. When I love you, I love you. Number 3 is about my fucking country, Nigeria. Our country, our land, the future of our kids, by the future of Imade, Haley, and my other kids that I will have in the future. It's all about them. So, miss me with that bullshit to say stop, let the guy do it, the remaining 3 years and go, fuck that. He living right now, I don't give a fuck. And don't care.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Davido. I just played to you reacting to the trial of his uncle and the grant of bail by the court. That his uncle, I think it was about 2 million naira that his uncle, that is the tune to which his uncle was granted bail. And then if you paid attention to the words he spoke, I'll play it again if you don't mind, but let me just quickly bring out the highlights. Number 1, he said the fucking country, Nigeria. He said he cares about his family and he wants to protect them. He cares about the future of Imadi, the daughter, and the future of other children he will have in future. And then he said another thing, that especially when it is true, as in when they are standing for fighting for what is true or what is right. Although that is a little bit controversial for my own, and I'm going to make it clear why I think it's a bit controversial, because I don't know if it is true that the uncle truly didn't forge certificates at WAEC. I don't know, but he's claiming that it is true. But if it is true, he has to protect and stand for them. So if that is the case, yes, Davido is right. And then we also know this country is a country where if you want to go to court, you have 2 lawyers. One that knows the law, the second that knows the judge. You are paying 2 separate lawyers. Usually the one that will win the case for you is not the one that knows the law. It is the one that knows the judge, and that is very expensive, you know. So, but the Adelekes cannot be said to be people who are very poor and cannot afford something in the country like justice, right? But that's not the case. The case is Davido is reacting to the uncle's eventual bail. So he went on Instagram to say what he just saw, and I think I should let you see it again before I move on to the next topic.
Ain't shit gonna happen to Davido, no cap, on G, clear. Yo, so real talk, everybody calling me, telling me, yo, David, you have to chill, you have to chill. These people are dangerous. First of all, I ain't scared of nobody, and they ain't gonna do shit. Second of all, it's family, bro, especially when it's right. I don't know what family means to you guys, but what family means to me is that if you're my family and I love you, I will go all the way to protect you and defend you. That's family and that's love. And people know that about me. When I love you, I love you. Number 3 is about my fucking country, Nigeria. Our country, our land, the future of our kids, by the future of Imade, Haley, and my other kids that I will have in the future. It's all about them. So, miss me with that bullshit to say stop, let the guy do it, the remaining 3 years and go, fuck that. He living right now, I don't give a fuck. And no cap, ain't shit gonna happen to Davido, no cap, on G, clear.
Was that funny, people? Because I can see a lot of people reacting already. But well, that's just on one side. But you heard him right. He said no cap, and then he said a lot of people are trying to impress on him to allow for the incumbent or the so-called winner of the election to do their 3 years and go because they are dangerous. And he's saying that he's not afraid of anybody. And then he said he's doing it because of some things. Number 1, the family. Number 2, the fucking country, as he put it. And number 3, the future of his own children, Imade, and then other future children he's going to have. Well, I'm not supposed to report it and also judge at the same time, but see, you know, now as they be, I could tell you everything I feel, and then you two go tell waiting you feel. I'm also a citizen, I'm a stakeholder as a result. Now, it is not to say that Adeleke and the APC goons who stole the election are correct. It is also not to say that buying votes, to compete with other vote buyers and having fraudulent results to contest election is also a better oppression, or is a better justice. No, I'm not going to say that is right, but that is not to say I should lord my opinion over you. I'm going to let you have your opinion too. Do the live chats, the live comments are coming in, and at the same time, if you are playing on the playback because you're not live on the show with us, you can always put your comments in the comment section so that all of us can interact and discuss this topic. What do you feel about Davido saying that fucking country, saying that it's not going to keep his cool, that he's standing for what is right? Well, it is right if you're fighting that your uncle actually won that election freely and fairly, all right? But it is also not correct that people should induce voters during election. APC and PDP cannot claim to be clean of these two. The APC and PDP, the two of them, cannot claim to be clean that they didn't buy votes and that the election was therefore free and fair. We saw all of those things that happened. Both parties keeping, what you call thugs, keeping, violent, squads for election purpose, and also buying votes. It's not only in Osun, it's in every state, So now saying you're defending what is right is also like Peter being robbed to pay Paul, and Paul is saying, at any rate, let us leave all of these things. Now let us come back to the next point. You see, this is Ramadan, and I want to say that Ramadan Kareem. I want to say Salam Alaikum, Masalam to all our Muslim brethren. Another news is that the Sokoto state governor has approved that 380 million naira be made available to feed people residents in Sokoto state who are fasting for the Ramadan period. 380 million naira to feed people during Ramadan. What do you think? Now, my immediate reaction, because a lot of people will say, Shegun, what do you think? And I've always I've decided to always let my own reaction come first as a result. That is the Tambua, the Sokoto state governor on your screen right now. Now, the Sokoto state governor has approved that they should pay 380 million naira to feed people during Ramadan. Now, number one question I have, which I want you people to help me, because I'm not a know-all, I'm not that wise, I'm a small boy, don't forget, compared to the rest of you who are watching this show. Number one question is it also approved to be corrupt during Ramadan? Like, are you immediately forgiven when you commit sin during, like when you steal money during Ramadan? Who are you feeding? What are you buying? And then number two question that I have is, if you feed people with 380 million naira during Ramadan just to break fast, what happens in the other 11 months of the year? They should be hungry. So it now looks like survival of the fittest. It is only people who don't die of hunger in other 11 months and make it to the Ramadan month to fast that will qualify to get a portion of food you are sharing during Ramadan. And are you sure it is all the 380 million naira you want to actually expend on helping people to break fast? Number three question is, are we fundamentally a religious country or a religious state, such that every time we spend on sponsoring people on pilgrimage to the tune of even billions of naira and dollars? The same thing applies to, it's not only about Islam, even our Christian people go to Israel, go to Egypt, go to Jerusalem, go and wash yourself where Naaman washed himself in River Jordan. Even when you don't have any leprosy, just go and see. this thing is religious tourism, and we are spending our hard-earned cash that we don't even have. We are always trying to impress the world that we can do something that is already in shortfall to our own citizens. The other day, the Minister of Labor was saying that we are supplying doctors in overt quantity, in numerous quantity, to other countries abroad, other overseas countries. Ngige was saying that we are even exporting doctors, when the NMA, Nigerian Medical Association, is complaining that according to normal UN standard, we are supposed to have 1 doctor to 10 patients on the average. But in Nigeria, we have 1 doctor to hundreds, and as a result, there is fatigue. It is because of that reason that doctors are living in droves, even when they are not even paid. They don't have gloves to treat patients. There's no electricity to work. There are no machines or equipment, so they are leaving the country to go and earn better pay. Some salary, you know how many times our resident doctors have protested and went on strike in this country just because they have not been paid for over 6 months. Remember what happened at UCH? Those many doctors who are watching this show live right now will remember me covering their protests because they have not been paid for months. Resident doctors, ARD, Association of Resident Doctors, Dr. Said, you remember me. You are always going on strike, Dr. Dushote. A lot of you will remember. Now, Ngige is saying that we are actually exporting, we are a doctor exporting country. Petroleum exporting country, now doctors exporting country. When actually, we have shortfall in the supply of medical experts attending to patients in Nigeria. Okay, if you are actually exporting doctors, that means we already have sufficient in our own supply. Why is President Buhari going abroad for medical treatment if we have too much that we are now exporting? That is another question. Now let us come back to the question of Ramadan, sponsoring people on pilgrimage, wasting money on that. Why can't we? You see, I will subscribe to, or let me even broach the idea or give rise to it, that can't we exhume the corpse of Jesus Christ, the tomb, even if it is empty? Let's exhume the tomb, bring it to Nigeria, and let other countries also be coming to pay in tourism to us to come and see the tomb of Jesus Christ. Why are we always having to pay to go and see Ashetani in Saudi Arabia? In Saudi, we are paying to go to River Jordan. We are paying for our people to go and see the empty tomb of Jesus Christ in Israel. We are paying heavily for the same population of people that have not eaten. What is wrong with us? People have not eaten, so people are free to die in other months of the year and only wait until Ramadan before Sokoto state governor can give them 380 million that they could not otherwise use to set them up so that they can be self-dependent or self-reliant. So we are waiting until people die and they are reduced, and the few ones that make it, we congratulate them in the month of Ramadan to say we have 380 million for you to be breaking your fasts for 1 month. What is wrong with? I don't understand. I'm just asking questions. I may be wrong. You know, I'm a small boy. I may be wrong. I'm just asking simple questions. All right. So if people are paying so much to travel out of Nigeria to go and see the tomb of Jesus, the empty tomb of Jesus Christ, that there's nothing there according to claims and according to Bible, that he rose after 3 days, is no longer there. People are paying heavily in tourism, and our government is buffeting that. The same thing Ramadan. You are having to budget so much in millions for Ramadan, for people to break fast. Okay, if this Ramadan thing is actually so important, all the prayers we are saying during Lent and during Ramadan, why is it that we still have problems? As I speak with you right now, there's no electricity. I'm using improvised light here. And you have been praying for very long time, both Lent and Ramadan, and we still don't have electricity. You are praying both Lent and Ramadan. Poor people are still poor. The rich ones are still getting richer. We are praying during Ramadan and Lent. We are sponsoring people to go for Hajj and to go for the Christian pilgrimage, and the country is still like this, even getting worse every year. What is our problem now? The people whose God you are fighting for, the Arabic world, you are fighting for their God, and the Christian Jews and the Muslim Arabs that are having issue with it, they are building nuclear weapons. They are not praying. You where we say no concern you, they pay so much in pilgrimage to sponsor them to. Don't you know that the money you pay into their economy doing these religious pilgrimages, they are using it to build nuclear weapon? You are paying into their economy to build nuclear weapon. You are praying. They are collecting your money. They gave you religion to be praying. The people that gave you religion to be praying, they are collecting your money to be building nuclear weapon and technology. Look at where China is today. China is top in the economy of the world, but they are not praying. They are building technology. Every technology you see today, China is competing. North Korea and all of them, they are all competing with America. If America produces one thing, China wants to beat it, and they are sending their, and Africa is their dump site where they are bringing all their products to, and we are not producing even toothpick. We are not producing. We are only buying. We are a consuming country. How do you grow that way, people? Feel free to bash me. Oh, feel free to bash me. I'm not clean. I'm not saying that I'm all right. I want you to. I'm just trying to provoke your thoughts. Feel free to bash me. All right. I'm not happy. I'm not happy. But at the same time, I'm just trying to hold myself not to be too aggressive. All right. I'm not happy. But the reality is that you are budgeting 380 million naira to feed people just to break fast. And the person who is inflating these figures during Ramadan will steal the largest chunk of the money, and that is Ramadan, a holy month. Okay, if you can steal as much as this in Ramadan, how much more will you steal when it is not Ramadan? How much more would you steal when it is not Ramadan? Do you understand what I'm saying? So that is exactly why I said we need this country to move forward. And if you think it is moving in your own imagination, if you think it is in the best direction, we're all fine and good. You will have children too now. If you don't have already, you will have. We will see how far. We will see how far. I don't want to prolong this show. Alright, I see many comments already coming, and I don't know if I want to respond. I can't even respond to all of this, the torrent of comments dropping. Alright. Anyways, what do you feel? I'm not a know-how, so many of you are praising me, you know, but I want people to bash me in case I'm not correct. Alright, so please bash me. What is your reaction? What is your response? Please, if you are new on this show, because I see it looks like a lot of people are on this show tonight, maybe it's because of the time I came on, please subscribe to this channel and let us take this conversation further. There's a subscribe button, and there's also the notification bell. Click on the notification bell so that anytime I'm live, you can always get notification. My people on Facebook, I thank you for joining. People on YouTube, I thank you for joining. Periscope people, thank you all for watching and staying tuned. I'll see you again. Until I come your way again, please don't forget, my name is Segun Olo, and this is the handle to follow us on all social media networks, as you can see currently on your screen. I'll see you again until the next time. Somebody is asking for my number. I'll display it for just a few seconds, and this is it on your screen. Please do WhatsApp. I prefer WhatsApp in case you call and I don't speak immediately. If you do WhatsApp, I'll be able to see the message and I can reply or call you back on WhatsApp. So that's the number on the screen, and I want to say, please ponder over this issue. I'm not just here because I want to rant. I'm not just doing this live show because I want to be relevant. Far from it. I'm not doing this show because I want this or that. No, I'm doing it because Nigeria is at stake. Nigeria is at stake. Alright, thank you very much, and I'll see you guys later. My name is Segun Lo once again. until I see you again, I want to leave you with one song that I've been playing in the past how many few days now by Larry Safari. Larry, how you do? Give us this song, and me, I'm off. I leave my audience in your hand, Larry.
Adeleke. Adeleke. Some they call me pagan. Then they say I be Satan. 'Cause I believe I be winner. Stop calling me a sinner. If you truly believe in the church, as I don't want to know. If you really believe in the mosque, me I don't want to know. If you believe in the pastors, as I don't want to know. If you believe in the imam, me I don't want to know. Make you shine your eyes, and free yourself. Oh lo. Make you shine your eyes, and free yourself from mental slavery. Make you shine your eyes, and free yourself. Oh. Make you shine your eyes, and free yourself from mental slavery. Listen now. Oyibo come deceive us. Then come bring that Jesus. Even the story about Jacob, my ancestors make you save us. My people make gonna wake up.